Welcome everybody to a new show we are calling, I haven't thought of a name yet, so insert name here, where we will be basically painting this race car. Well, it's a drift car. So the unfortunate thing about the motorsport world is there are a lot of people out there with rich mummy and daddies that pay for the car, and obviously the car gets to the track and it looks amazing. Now this car, Josh King owns it. Now Josh is a self-funder, so all his hard-earned cash gets into this, and I think it's unfair that, you know, why shouldn't he have a nice looking car? So what I do is, free of charge, we paint his car for him. So 2 years ago we painted this car in kind of like a Rothman style. It looked amazing, but it's had a lot of abuse since then. We've got a lot of new panels at the back. The door is new this side, well, not new, second-hand, because I think it was somebody's front tyre went into the sill in the door, so he's had to repair the sill on that side. So Keith has got his job cut out for him. So Josh has told me what he wants.
Oh yeah, I don't really care about the pattern, as long as it's blue. I've always had blue, like blue's my favourite colour, so blue.
So blue is the way to go. We'll see what paint we've got from painting other cars, obviously, lying around. It's a freebie, so we want to skimp as much as we can. Might go, instead of two-tone blue at the bottom, white at the top, maybe blue at the front, white at the back, because the back is the biggest thing that gets smashed. And it's just easier just to paint a rear bumper straight white rather than having to two-tone it. So going over the car specs, the engine was a 2.5 straight six non-turbo engine, produced 192 brake horsepower. What he's done, he's fully forged it and bored it out to a 2.6. It's now running ethanol, and what looks like a dustbin has been strapped to it. Now produces 720 brake, which is amazing. It's strapped to a gear motive, straight cut box, and for the safety side of it, the cage was built by Muswell Motorsport. I know Jamie, he's a good lad. It's been tastefully decorated as I would decorate a car. If you look at the back for when the bumper comes off, which is quite funny. The extra funny thing about drift cars is they have a brake light above the front windscreen. I suppose it's so when you're going backwards in a cloud of smoke, somebody can see where you are, which I think is proper cool. Anyway, the car's in a right state. Let's get it down the body shop and let Keith work his magic. Let's go.
Right, look at the state of it.
I know, yeah, it's had an hard life, hasn't it, over the last 2 years, mate.
Yeah.
It's a mess. So I spoke to Josh, he wants it blue again, but I'm thinking the front half blue and the back half white.
That'll make it easier for me, because then it's just one colour instead of three colours.
Yeah,
because it smashes it up all the time.
Yeah, I mean, we were spraying them bumpers every other week, weren't we?
Yeah.
So, yeah, got to prep that door because it's been damaged.
Yep.
Probably white on the inside anyway, and then, yeah, well, I'll leave you to it, prepping it up, and we'll get cracking.
Let's get sanding.
I'll see you in a bit.
All right, mate.
Right then, the first thing we got to do is strip this car down. Now, it's easy because most of the panels are just Allen key bolts holding them on, and others are just cable ties. So it's a quick strip and it's all apart. And then Keith starts prepping the panels. So the backs are going to be easy because they're all brand new. The old ones were that damaged that he just had to replace them all. The only thing we had to do on the one panel is fill in where the standard fuel filler flap is. It's an easy job, a bit of fiberglass, then a bit of filler, and it's all done. All the front panels, the bonnet and the bumper, now they're a couple of years old, they've been through the wars. So Keith has to filler as best he can. It's not up to our usual spec of paint jobs, but let's face it, the last time we did it, I think the first race out, he smashed the rear end straight off it. It's going to look good for race one. We don't know about the rest of them. The prep side of it's done, so it's time to get the car into the spray booth. Now the paint, we're going to paint the white bits first, so the doors and the back end. It's a Mercedes white. It's a really bright white with a slight blue tint to it. It always looks good and goes really well with blue. So once that's all mixed up, it's time for Keith to start painting. So as always, the first coat is a gripper coat, so it's only a quarter coat, just lightly misting it over the panels, just to create a surface for the second, third, fourth, probably seventh coat I expect on this to stick to it well. There he is, he's happy doing his little dance, getting these panels painted. So it's all going on nice, it's covering that blue really well, it's looking much better already. So the car's touch dry now, so we get it out of the booth and hang the doors back on it. Gives us room back in the spray booth to paint the rest of the bits white. And now it's time to paint the front panels in Josh's favourite colour, a dark blue.
Paulie babe, we got a problem. Come with me, I want to show you something.
What's up, mate? Oh, is that the blue?
Yes.
Will that do the front of a car? What's that about? Oh, it's a nice colour though, isn't it?
No. No, I didn't check, my fault.
What other colours we got lying around? What's that? Oh, that's like gold. Green. What else can be his favourite colour? His new favourite colour?
I'll tell you what, mate. His new favourite colour is actually red.
Oh, is that off my Golf?
Yeah, it's your Golf paint.
Oh, there's loads in there.
Yeah. What do you reckon?
That's what we got in it. What's that? It's tornado red, isn't it? Well, it's a German colour to match the...
Yeah, Japanese car.
BMW. Right, his new favourite colour is red.
Brilliant.
Get painting then.
Okay, I'll sort it out.
So yes, this is definitely not blue, it's Volkswagen Tornado Red. It's a really bright red when it's out in the sunlight, which hopefully with the white, it will just look like a totally different car to what it was last year. So again, Keith starts off, the first coat is a gripper, so it's a nice fine coat, ready to start nailing on the rest of the coats. So it's got to cover the blue, so we're probably going to end up doing 6 or 7 coats to totally get it a nice bright red. And those are all done now, it's looking great. It's time to put all the panels on the car and step back and take our first look at it. Ta-da!
What do you think, mate?
It looks crap, doesn't it?
I do love your honesty, it's brilliant.
It kind of just ends.
Yeah, it wants blending.
Like, yeah. I know the roof's got to stay white because Jamie, who did the cages, logo goes on there.
Yeah.
And then I think on the door here
Yep.
is the gearbox people.
Okay.
And then like a big sticker here is the Drift logo.
Okay.
Championship, so.
Okay. Time to work your magic there, mate.
Yeah, let's have a think. I think we need to do a little painting and work it out.
You go for it.
Hello boys and girls, and welcome to another episode of Painting with Paul. In this episode, we're going to be painting an absolute lifelike picture of a BMW. The colours we will be using today are Tornado Red, Mercedes Sprinter Van White, and Audi Black Magic. So, let's get started on our perfect BMW picture. Okay, we're gonna start with a bit of black. Ooh, lovely black. Go with the second wheel. I do believe those are 19 inches. Wow, it looks like it's about to drive off the canvas. So lifelike. Right, it's about to start getting the red on, boys and girls. Oh, nearly put the black in the red. Silly boy, where's my tissue? Dropped it. We'll cut that bit out where I just dropped the thinners on the floor and all over my hand and down my t-shirt. Right, so we know the front is tornado red. So, oh, look at that. What a lovely red. It's like the colour of my eyes after a good night out, isn't it? Eh? So that's our red done. Now that looks a bit rubbish, doesn't it? So we need to work out a way of joining the two. So this is Josh's car, so let's put a big J down the side of it. There we go, there's our J. Now that looks a bit boring, so let's add a few more bits to it, shall we? Let's start filling in the red. Wow, can't believe how lifelike this is. Looks amazing. For the gearbox gear motive, needs to go there. So let's just bring a bit of black there, and then the logo can go inside that. Here we can have that big drift symbol. Lovely bit of Mercedes white. Oh, look at that. Mixing with the black nicely. Oh, that is lovely. I think we need a bit of sky. Oh, actually, do we need a bit of racetrack? Yeah, let's do a bit of racetrack in it. So might use a bit of blue. We need the sky. Oh, look at that. It's a dirty grass. Now we need the road. And just look at that, the finished picture. This took me 3 weeks to paint, and I hope Josh likes it. So, without further ado, back to the studio. Yeah, so well done, Paul Ross, with that brilliant paint in there. We've got the layout that we need now to mask up Josh's car. So we're going to use 2-inch tape and lining tape. We're going to mark out that big J, which kind of ended up looking like an S, but never mind. And then Keith's going to spray all the bits black. He's doing a good job. The black is a nice dark metallic black, so it should pop really well. So once Keith's buttoned up the black, we've got to unmask the whole lot and reline it out, ready for the red. Again, that red is such a nice colour. It's going to go wow with the black. Hopefully, this kind of pattern we're looking at is going to look good when it's on the car. One last little touch we like to do is paint the Odd Autos logo on the car. So it's gone on the bonnet, it's gone on the boot. The local signs place gives us, it's called low tack. It's basically not that sticky. A stencil that goes on so we can paint it and it peels off without ripping our base coat off. That's all done. We're ready for the lacquer. So because both the red and the white is a solid non-metallic colour, it's going to look nice in the sun, but we want it to really pop. So we've overnighted some red metal flake, which we're going to mix with the lacquer, about 5 grams worth per pot of lacquer. Look at that spinning round in there when he's mixing it. Doesn't it look good? So goes in the gun and he's ready to start lacquering. The first coat again is just like a quarter coat. It's just a light misting to give us our textured surface so the other coats will stick really well. Then we're going to go over the top of that with just a clear lacquer with no flake in and give it another 2 thick coats to cover the flake properly. Doesn't it look good already? I can't wait to get it out in the sunlight, see what this metal flake's like. So that's it, the car is finished. Let's get it back together, get it up the top workshop. Let's have a proper look at it. And that's it, the car's finished. It's back up here in the workshop.
Yeah, it's looking good, mate. Not bad for 4 days work.
Yeah, you've
Brilliant.
done well. Wow, you've done well, really.
Thank you.
So our special guest came in, the special painter, and did this perfect lifelike picture of the BMW. So
Yeah, he was a real nice bloke, wasn't
he was all right, bit weird, but yeah.
he? Yeah.
Let's have a look. and see if the car matches up to the picture.
Yeah, let's.
And that's it, folks. Have a look at that. One finished drift car, ready for another season. There's no stickers on this. This is all Keith's magic with paint.
Yeah, well, you helped to mask it, mate.
Yeah, oh yeah, my masking skills. There's loads of room left on the car for the sponsor stickers. And yeah, it's looking good for him.
Yeah, well, he's going to smash it up the first time he's out on it, in it anyway, isn't he?
Yeah. I suppose it won't look like this for long. So this is like probably the last time it will be straight, I expect.
Sorry, Josh, I didn't mean it.
Yeah. So there's only one thing to do. Let's get on the phone, give Josh a ring and see if he likes
His new favourite colour.
That's right. Hopefully his new favourite colour anyway. I think it looks better in red.
Yeah, yeah, it looks
it's
bright.
just like, red cars look more expensive as well, in my book.
Yeah.
Right, let's give him a ring.
Okay.
He's here. Let's give him the picture first. Right, come here then.
Which way am I going?
So come down to the back of here, so you can't see it. What do you reckon to your picture?
Well, why is it red?
Because,
Can I turn around now?
yeah, turn around.
Might be a bit colourblind. I swear it was meant to be blue.
Kind of had a problem with the blue where we ran out, but come and have a look.
Actually, that is sick.
But it's just a shame it's not sunny outside because
Yeah, isn't it?
we'll get it outside. But yeah,
That is smart. I like that.
glad you like it, mate. See it, it's loaded up.
It's not blue though,
It's definitely not blue, no.
but to be honest, like blue got a bit old. Don't get me wrong, I like blue, but that is quality, that is.
It's all ready for you to smash it up again.
So I just stick it in the living room,
Yeah.
just look at it.
Right, bring the trailer around. Let's get it gone.
Let's go.
And that's it for this video. Thank you everybody for watching this far. If you do want to subscribe, it's free to do so and it helps out the channel loads. Also, give us a little cheeky thumbs up. So, cars in the future, I've made a start on the Mark II Escort that's having the Focus 5-cylinder in, just trying to get the sump sorted at the moment. And then we're going to carry on with Paul's projects where we get some of my sheds and do them up and sell them. I think the first one we'll probably start in. I've got a Nova with a VXR engine in that needs a full paint and yeah, loads of stuff doing. So thanks again and I'll see you on the next one.
I can't remember what I was going to say now.
You've only got to open the door.
Door.
Did you just drop it? Need to see the paint and not your backside. Right, take 7,000.
Okay.
Action! Ha ha! So that's it, the car's finished. It's back up here in the workshop.
It's looking good.
Yeah. Not bad for 4 days' work. Right, ready?
What are you waiting for?
Stop laughing now. Right, shh.
Serious.
Yeah.